everybody, this is your weekly horoscope. Thank you for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. Now this horoscope is for Monday the 26th of February going through until Sunday the 4th of March. I'm going to give you a day-by-day rundown to see what the astrology is about, how it's going to influence you, and how you can use the energy to your advantage to make the most of this week. Monday the 26th of February starts on a really loving, positive note. The moon is in Cancer, so you're really focused on how can I take care of other people? How can I express my love? How can I be nurturing? You see the best in people naturally, and any issues that arise, you kind of resolve with love in your heart and seeing the bigger perspective of we're all connected, we're all one. I love other people love me, and it's all going to work out in the end. It gives you a really nice foundation of believing in love. It connects with Venus and Pisces, and Venus in Pisces is love conquers all. So really Monday, you're like in this pink haze, in this pink fog of love. You have love on the mind. You really see the best in people, and anything that crops up is just something that is a step away from unconditional love. And because you have that in your mind and in your heart, you're able to resolve things really quickly and easily. The moon in Cancer also trines Jupiter in Scorpio. Jupiter is the lucky planet. So you access good luck today through your feelings. And because you're giving out so much love and positivity, you're getting it back via other people. And the moon also trines Chiron in Pisces. Chiron is the wounded healer, and because you're giving so much positive energy away today and you're getting love back from other people, you're able to amend scars and heal scars from the past. So if you felt like people didn't like you, or you were treated unkindly, or you weren't popular, looking around today and seeing how you're being loving and giving energy and how other people respond to that, and how much love you have in your life and how good you feel about yourself, is really going to allow you to look at the past and see, do you know what, that's done with now, and I do have love in my life, and other people care about me and I care about them, and we're all one big happy family. And that's a really nice kind of place to be in, because even like I said, if there are issues that come up, you're not going to immediately go on the attack and say, oh, you've never been a positive person. You see people with love. You see the best in other people today. So issues are going to be resolved much quicker. Now, the Cancer moon also squares Uranus in Aries. Uranus is the planet of electricity, energy, eccentricity, and moving things forward. In Aries, it's very powerful, and it's a powerful agent of progress, of moving you ahead in life. And that opposes Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is about transformation. In the earth sign of Capricorn, it's about transforming your practical physical circumstances. So on Monday, you are going to feel very, very full of love. You're going to be nurturing, you're going to be warm towards other people in your life, and other people are going to be warm towards you as well. So accept the warmth that you get from other people, really work with that, see the best in others, don't distrust it, it's really genuine. What may happen is that a painful situation from the past does reappear, so you may be reminded of someone you went to university with and then that didn't work out, and you may look them up on Facebook and remember all the feelings and they flood back. But those kind of things today are an opportunity to put them to bed finally and to be done with them, so you no longer have to carry the burden around, and you can actually let go of those things with love and say, do you know, that didn't work out back then, 10 years ago or 5 years ago, whenever, and I have so much positive, loving energy in my life today that I can let go of those. I don't need it anymore. I don't need to hold on to the pain of these things. So this is really liberating, and it's really kind of, you're being kind of hit with this tsunami of love, and because there's so much love in your life, there's just no room for negativity, and you're able to drop things which have held you back. So this new freedom gives you the ability to replace negative things with hope and drive, and to bring something new and positive into your life. So Monday is really an amazing, blissful day when it comes to you, how you feel about yourself, and what your possibilities are, and what can happen in your relationships that already exist, and what can also happen in new relationships, new romantic relationships, new people coming into your life. You really see the best in people, and you don't do it with in a naive or overly trusting way or in a people-pleasing way. You're doing it in a genuine way that will help you and support you, and that will bring you together with other people, and it will help you bond with them. Tuesday, the 27th of February, we've got the moon going into Leo at 43 minutes past 4 in the morning. And remember that my horoscopes are based on UK time. So the moon in Leo is now moving out of water and into fire. The moon in Leo loves to be in the spotlight. It loves to lead. It loves to have fun. It's good with children. It enjoys itself. So now we're entering a phase of just enjoying life and having fun and really being happy. So considering that you've come from Monday where all these wonderful relationships have been happening, moving into Tuesday, this is even more positive because now you've got all these loving people and you get to enjoy those relationships and have fun. Venus is still in Pisces, so love conquers all, and it sextiles Pluto in Capricorn. So it's your belief in love and it's your positive mindset. Remember that whatever we think, we manifest. Whatever goes on in our own inner worlds is reflected in the real world. So because you're so extremely positive here at the moment, you can really change your life on a practical level. So on Tuesday, you feel wonderful in your own skin, and you may want to show off your skills and talents. With Venus and Pluto in the background, this may have a positive and transformative effect on your love life. So for example, the start of a new relationship or the improvement of an existing relationship that's been problematic. On Wednesday, the 28th of February, we've got the Leo moon still squaring Jupiter in Scorpio. So there's a connection between your level of confidence and feeling good about yourself, and it also brings you good luck in terms of your feelings, and other people, how they feel about you will bring good luck into your life. Because you feel so good about yourself, other people are going to be drawn to you. You're almost magnetic. You're like a shining light. So other people will want to be around you. They'll want to share in your joy, and you're really like a center for, you're like where it's at because you just feel so good. That Leo moon trines Mars in Sagittarius. Mars is the archetypal male principle, and that's about driving things forward. And in Sagittarius, it can't go any quicker than in Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is the centaur. It's always galloping ahead. It's the centaur with his bow and arrow, pointing his arrow at some goal in the future. So it's really about how can I use all of this positive, fun, loving energy that I have with myself and other people to do something fun and exciting and to progress in my life and to do something positive to move ahead. Venus is in Pisces, that squares Mars in Sagittarius. So we've got the female principle Venus and the male principle Mars squaring each other, causing friction. So that's a lot of sexual tension. Mercury is in Pisces as well, so communication may be a little bit fuzzy, but that's not necessarily bad because it's fuzzy in the sense of I'm just so positive about other people and I see other people with such a loving perspective. So it's not, Mercury in Virgo, which is like, okay, what's your CV like? And I'm going to evaluate you based on the facts of that. It's more about, it's the dream of you. I can imagine you in a tuxedo on a yacht. It's that kind of fuzziness. That sextiles Pluto in Capricorn, and it quincunxes the moon in Leo. So the biggest thing here is the way you feel about yourself. You feel really good about yourself. You feel positive. You feel alive. You feel positive about other people. And the combination of those two things can really make practical changes in your life. So it can change your relationships. It can change the situations you're in, the people you meet. So on Wednesday, there's great friction between you and other people in a positive way, great sexual energy floating around, because you feel so good about yourself, because you're confident and you're putting yourself out there. So no hiding in your house this week, okay? So do things, get out there, If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the end of February, beginning of March, things are warming up. Here, for instance, it's a beautiful sunny day, so it's time to go outside again and to meet people and to connect. You're generating a lot of lucky and positive energy that brings new people into your life, so you've got to make yourself available for that to come in. Double check your expectations are clear though if you are falling madly head over heels in love with someone else, because you may not be on the same page as other people and the agendas may be difficult to discern because you are seeing things in such a positive, loving way that things might crop up later that are incompatible. So if you see this person and you project all of your hopes and dreams onto them, but they're not really that person in reality, it's important that you see them for who they are. So it's good that you're full of love and you're caring, but that doesn't mean you have to kind of throw your common sense out the window and completely just not listen to people. And if they're telling you that, I work in a business where I work dishonestly to make my money or things like that, then you can still see them positively, but say, well, that's not compatible with my values, so this isn't going to work. We're not going to get along, and I'm going to move on to someone else who's positive and loving and caring. Now, on Thursday, the 1st of March, heading into March here, the moon goes into Virgo at 5:59 in the morning. So the moon in Virgo is more analytical and is more practical. Virgo can be associated with the nurse. It's very concerned with the body and anything to do with physical healing. It's very good at downloading information, breaking it down and making sense of it. It's about organizing things and keeping things in a certain way so that things make sense. Virgo is the great organizer, and it's also very nurturing and caring. So the Virgo moon trines Saturn in Capricorn. So your understanding now and the information that you're downloading is going to cause you to want to make changes in your practical circumstances. So I understand that I am too skilled for this job and I'm being underpaid, so I'm going to make a lateral move and apply for a different job, for instance. Venus is in Pisces, love conquers all. That trines Scorpio, the Jupiter in Scorpio. So again, we've got all of this practical energy going on, but behind the scenes, we've got love and romance, Venus and Jupiter, bringing good luck into your life via other people and via your positive feelings. So yes, as the week goes on, you're not like in this pink bubble anymore. You're focusing on practical matters by Thursday here, moving into March. But there really is still the potential for great love and great love stories to occur. So Thursday is a day of brilliant insight when it comes to understanding what's lacking in your career, financial situation, or it gives you the opportunity to discover the cause of a physical ailment that you've got and that you haven't been able to kind of figure out yet what it's about. The good luck of love is also still with you and forming new relationships alongside. Your detective work is something that you're going to be able to do really easily. Friday, the 2nd of March, we've got the full moon in Virgo, and that happens at 52 minutes past midnight, based on UK time. So the full moon is when the moon hits its completion point and it showers us with energy. So it's showering us with this Virgo energy, which is all of those things that I mentioned. It's analytical. It's able to discover things and to make sense of information. It's able to take care of the body, your own body, other people. It's about organizing things. So you're filled with all of that energy and kind of order rules supreme now. The moon opposes Mercury in Pisces. This is interesting because the moon is in Virgo. Mercury rules Virgo, and Mercury is in the sign that's opposite to Virgo. So you've got these axes in the chart. You've got houses, and each house or each sign has its opposite. So the sign that's opposite to Virgo is Pisces. So the ruler of Virgo is in its opposite sign. It's in Pisces. So yes, it's about being kind of analytical and seeing things in an organized way. But with Mercury in Pisces, there's still that spiritual angle. There's still that loving angle. There's still that healing, nurturing, caring side of things. So it softens Virgo, and it's all about how can I heal and how can I love and how can I make things better for myself and for others. And that trines Pluto in Capricorn, so it's about using that energy to make changes in your life. So the full moon here, Friday the 2nd of March, is a time for healing of the self. It's really positive to let go of things that have been blocking you or holding you back or hurting you. And it's a wonderful time to really blossom and to give yourself that loving energy so that you can heal. I've made a separate video on the full moon because there can be a lot of energy going on during these full moon periods. So check out the separate video for more information on that. Moving forward to Saturday the 3rd of March, we've got the moon going into Libra now at 22 minutes past 8 in the morning. The moon in Libra is more focused on connecting with other people on a social level, making things look beautiful, communicating as a community. It's not so emotional. It's much more, let's get on with business, let's create beautiful things, let's have a positive sense of connection and community here. But it's not like, I love you and I want to organize your life and I care about you so much. It's a little bit more reserved and detached. And it's also able to make really good, clear decisions that aren't emotionally based. So I often associate Libra with the Queen of Swords because she can make decisions based on the facts and what's in the interest of the greater good, rather than just being in her heart and in her feelings and saying, okay, yes, you did rob that convenience store, but I love you so much, so I'm just not going to hold you accountable at all. Libra doesn't do that. So the Libra moon squares Saturn in Capricorn. So this is a great time to create community and to work with other people to really build something solid and to do teamwork and to bring people together to create something meaningful and long-lasting. So Saturday is a good day to spend in the company of others and to enjoy yourself. There are fewer decisions to be made and you can enjoy the stability of your existing relationships, friendships and romantic relationships. There won't be any great drama today, but it's also a good day to start these kind of business ventures and to get partnerships going and to brainstorm about ideas for new shops or business deals or working together, things like that. Really, really good on Saturday. Moving on to Sunday, the 4th of March, we've got the Sun in Pisces conjuncting Neptune in Pisces. So this is like dreamland, fantasy land. The Sun in Pisces, the Sun is the identity in the astrology. It's the most important luminary in our solar system, and it's the most important thing in the astrology as well. So the fact that it's Pisces' birthday at the moment means that this is why we're in this watery kind of energy at the moment, why we're feeling things so strongly, why the past is coming up and affecting us, why we love other people so strongly, and why we're longing for love and dreaming of what could be. The conjunctions are the two sitting together with Neptune in Pisces. Neptune is the water planet of dreams, and that in Pisces really fills your head with fantasies and ideas and what could be. Mercury, the communication planet, is in Pisces, so more dreams, fuzziness in terms of I love everything so much, I feel the potentials are limitless, and it's daydreaming. It's not about facts and figures, it's about what could be in an ideal world. That conjuncts Venus in Pisces. Love is the only important thing that matters. And Chiron in Pisces. So we got Pisces, 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 more Pisces, and then some more Pisces. So everything is about your feelings. Everything is about healing past wounds and scars, replacing them with love in the here and now, and really embodying Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Venus also conjuncts Chiron in Pisces by itself. So that combination of Mercury, Venus, and Chiron is really strong. You'll get messages about what could be in the future, ideally in your relationships, and what's happened in the past, and you're able to balance them up. and you're able to see them where you were and where you are now, and give yourself a pat on the back for how far you've come and for how much love is in your life. So Sunday is kind of similar to Monday in the sense that you remember emotional relationships from the past, and you have an even greater opportunity here on Sunday to clear out negative ones. So remember that nature dislikes a vacuum. So the more disappointment, resentment, and pain you're able to let go of, the more space you make for happiness, joy, and sexuality. So do a detox, cleanse, or a healing meditation today. It's going to work wonders. This is a week really of getting in touch with your own feelings, getting in touch with loving feelings, sharing that with other people, and letting the universe bring more love into your life. It's really intense. So last week was kind of watery as well. There was a lot going on about the emotions and feelings. And that's not always easy for everyone. Not everyone is comfortable dealing with these strong kind of feelings. So get ready to feel your feelings this week. Don't push them away. Don't try and repress them by using substances or behaviors that change your feelings. This is a real opportunity to let go of past pains and to make space for love and for positive feelings in your life. So even if it doesn't feel comfortable all the time, it's a much better option to face the discomfort of a past memory or something that didn't work out than it is to repress it. Because if you look at it and you deal with it, you're able to allow it to dissolve and go poof, and then you've got space in your heart and in your life and in your emotional body to bring in positive things and more love and new opportunities, and you're looking ahead rather than looking to the past. And life is about looking to the future. The past is done. The ink is dry on that, and it's about what am I going to do in future, regardless of what's happened so far or regardless of what my experience has been. Life can be different if I do things differently. I think that's really, really important to remember. So that's what I get for you here in this transition week from February to March. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. If you would like a private reading with me, I use astrology in my readings. I use tarot and I use numerology. I combine them to give me a really nice overview of what's going on. So if you want to look at what's going on in your love life or in your finances, or if you're compatible with someone, or when the best time is to move, or what's going on in your health, what's coming up in your health in the future, how you're progressing spiritually, what kind of spiritual practice would be ideal for you. If you want to know what your life purpose is or what your vocational aptitudes are, I can look at all of those things by looking at your chart. So please do get in touch via my website if you're interested in a personal reading. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you next week.